Welcome to class students. In this class we are going to discuss field programmable gate array FPGA. An FPGA is an IC that contains an array of identical logic cells with programmable interconnections. The user can program the functions realized by each logic cell and the connections between the cells. The interior of the FPGA consists of an array of logic cells, also called configurable logic blocks, or in short CLBs. The array of CLBs is surrounded by a ring of input-output interface blocks. These I/O blocks connect the CLB signals to IC pins. The space between the CLBs is used to route connections between the CLB outputs and inputs. We'll see further. So the layout of typical field programmable gate array, if you observe, as we have discussed, a configurable logic block, it is arranged as an array of n cross n. So here it is shown as 4 cross 4, total 16 configurable logic blocks, and the space between these configurable logic blocks, we call it as horizontal as well as vertical. So everywhere this area we refer it as interconnect area, and at the periphery the I/O blocks are available which can be programmed as input and output. So in general the field programmable gate array arrangement will be, it is an n cross n array of configurable logic blocks, then I/O blocks surrounded and the periphery, and there is an interconnect area which connects between makes connection between CLBs and CLBs to I/O blocks, and then in turn from I/O block to I/O pins. A simplified configurable logic block, if you observe, G1 to G4 are connected to lookup table. The output is connected to a multiplexer, G output, and one more F1 to F4, 4 inputs connected to lookup table. The output of this block is F, which is also connected to multiplexer. Now H1 will decide whether to select G output or F output, and in turn through flip-flop these are connected to Y, YQ, X, XQ. Through flip-flop we refer it as output XQ, direct output as X. Here direct output, that is selected from H and G through mux, or directly G is connected, that we are taking as Y, or through flip-flop if you take output it is YQ. So there are multiplexers, lookup tables and flip-flops are part of each configurable logic block, and all these multiplexers are programmable. We are sending here you can observe there are 2 inputs for mux, 1 select line, 2:1 multiplexer, and the programmable data we are sending it from a synthesizer tool. This CLB contains 2 function generators, 2 flip-flops, and various multiplexers for routing signals within the CLB. Each function generator has 4 inputs and can implement any function of up to 4 variables. Now we are referring to this G1 to G4. So 4 inputs, each lookup table can implement whatever may be number of sum of product terms. We are not bothered. We are bothered about the number of inputs. Up to 4 input variable function can be implemented with the help of one lookup table. Such 2 lookup tables are available, and 2:1 multiplexer and many other multiplexers to route the data. The function generators are implemented as lookup tables. A 4 input lookup table is essentially a reprogrammable ROM with 16 1-bit words. That means, see, G1 and G4 can have 0-1 combination, total 16 combinations. For each 16 combinations of input, one value is stored in lookup table. So whenever this is 0 0 0, it goes to 0th location, take the data stored, and that will be available as G. So such 16 1-bit data is stored in lookup table. So that lookup table data is nothing but output for this particular input combination. This ROM stores the truth tables for function being generated. The H multiplexer selects either F or G depending on the value of H1. The CLB has two combinational outputs X and Y and two flip-flop outputs XQ and YQ. The X and Y outputs and the flip-flop inputs are selected by programmable multiplexers. The select inputs to these muxes are programmed when FPGA is configured. For example, the X output can come from the F function generator and the Y output from the H multiplexer. Implementation of lookup table. Say consider inputs A, B, C, D, 4 inputs. So there will be 16 combinations of inputs starting from 0 0 0 to 1 1 1 1. In this figure, if you observe how lookup table is implemented, figure shows one way to implement the function generator with inputs A, B, C, D. The numbers in the squares represents the bits stored in the LUT. So for A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash means for 0 0 0 combination, F output is stored as 0. For 0 0 0 1, that is A dash, B dash, C dash, D combination, 1 is stored. Then 1 1 1, A, B, C, D, output 1 is stored. So this particular truth table is implemented as lookup table. Each location in a ROM is stored with 1-bit data 0 1. So it can implement any one function of up to 4 input variables one lookup table can implement. These bits enable particular min terms because the function being implemented is stored as a truth table. A function with only one min term or with as many as 15 min terms requires a single function generator. The functions f equal to ABC, A and B and C, and one more function f equal to A dash, B dash, C dash, D. So for these min terms output will be 1. So whatever may be the number of sum of product terms available, it requires only one lookup table. Each require one lookup table, or we can say each require a single function generator. So here we are not bothered about the number of sum of product terms, we are bothered about number of inputs. So up to 4 input function, 4 inputs, a single function generator or single lookup table is sufficient. Decomposition of switching functions. In order to implement a switching function of more than 4 variables using 4 variable function generator, the function must be decomposed into subfunctions where each subfunction requires only 4 variables. One method of decomposition is based on Shannon's expansion theorem. We will first illustrate this theorem by expanding the function of the variables A, B, C, D. See, assume that you have got function A, B, C, D, 4 variables about a variable A. So when A dash indicates when A is 0, when A is 1. So this can be simplified as when A dash is 0, so say a function f you are dividing as f0 and f1. F1 represents by putting in the expression or truth table A1, whatever function we get, that we write it as f1. By putting A0 in the given Boolean expression, whatever function we get, we refer it as f0. We see further. The 3 variable function f0, A is 0, 3 variables, remaining 3 variables B, C, D is formed by replacing A with 0 in a given function f, A, B, C, D, a 4 variable function. In that, by substituting A equal to 0, you have got function f0. Similarly, in the function f, A, B, C, D, by putting A1, f1 is formed by putting A equal to 1 by replacing a with 1 in f is equal to f of a, b, c, d. To verify that equation is correct, first set a to 0 in both sides and then set a to 1 on both sides. F is equal to a, b, c, d. This is a given function. C dash, d dash, a dash, b dash, c, b, c, d and ac. This is a given function. This is our given function. Now in this function what we are doing is substitute a 0. So if I take a dash, you observe that c dash, d dash, this term, and b, c, d term doesn't contain a term. So it should appear for a equal to 0 as well as a equal to 1. That we can observe here. C dash, d dash are available. B, C, D is also available on both sides. When a equal to 0, a equal to 1. Then here, by substituting a 0 here, this particular term will become b dash, a dash term will become 1, and the remaining term b dash c we are writing. When a is 0, we left with this particular product term will become b dash c. When a equal to 1, this particular product term a dash, a is 1, a dash will be 0, so this term will become 0, so it won't appear at when a equal to 1. Now here you can observe when I put a 0 here, this product term will become 0, so it won't appear for a dash. When we put a equal to 1, only c dash will appear at the when a equal to 1. So we can observe this particular term as f0 and this particular term as f1. Further simplification we can observe with the help of a K-map simplification also. This will be more clear, this term how we have got, it will be more clear by observing K-map. You can observe this is a given function c dash, d dash, a dash, b dash, c, b, c, d or c dash. The K-map, if you enter 1 and if you do grouping, so you will get this particular solution. So this 4-bit grouping, you will get c dash, d dash, this term b, c, d, a dash, b dash, c, and this particular term you can observe c dash. This is we should get a c dash here. So I should get here a also, a c dash, this term. This will be a c dash. So this is a term that we have got by observing the given K-map. Now what we are doing is, in this K-map if you observe, for a equal to 0, so for these two combinations a equal to 0 and for these two combination a is 1. So you put a demarcation line and you do subgrouping. If you do subgrouping for a equal to 0, this particular term will give you c dash, d dash, this one, c dash, d dash, and then you will get cd, this term, because b is changing from 0 to 1, that will get cancelled, and a remains 0, so we are not putting in the equation. So you get cd here, c dash, d dash here, and this particular term is b dash c. So you observe here we have got c dash, d dash, b dash, c or cd, this particular term for a equal to 0. That we are referring it as function of 3 variables with a equal to 0 as f0. Similarly f1 you can observe. So this particular term will give you 4 variable function where a equal to 1 you can avoid, b is changing here, c term is 0, d is changing, so only c dash you get. This one is c dash. And these two cell grouping for a equal to 1 will result into, you can observe D is not changing, as well as B is 1. So BD, you get this term C dash or BD. What is F1? Whereby when A is equal to 1, remaining 3 variables B, C, D, the expression that we have got is C dash BD. This we are referring it as F1, function F1. You can observe here how we have got from this step to this step is we get C dash or BD, and this particular term C dash T dash CD B dash C. This will be more clear with the help of K-map. This is the actual grouping that we have done. This is a function. Now by putting A equal to 0 and A equal to 1, bifurcating that, you have got two functions, F0 and F1. F0 refers to when A equal to 0, the function that we have got. F1 refers the function that we have got when A equal to 1. Original function F is converted into two functions, F0 and F1. So this is how function is implemented. If you observe 5 variable function here, B, C, D, E are the inputs, 5 variable function implementation. Okay, and the 5th variable is connected as part of multiplexer. You can observe A. When A is 0, you select F0. When A is 1, you select F1. So you can write it as A dash F0 or A F1. This particular 5 variable function implementation. This is how a function generator is nothing but lookup table. Lookup table will generate F0 and F1 function involving 4 variables. The 5th variable is connected to multiplexer. Altogether, this particular arrangement will give you implementation of 5 variable function. To implement a 6 variable function, you can observe further B, 4 C, D, E, F are connected to 4 lookup tables, and the outputs generated G0001 are connected to multiplexer, and B will select G001 implementation. So output here is G0. Now you can observe that 5 variable function is implemented as A dash F 0 B C D E. This is this particular function. We can write it as A dash F0 A F1. A 6 variable function can be realized as A dash G 0, this particular function. This G term can be further be implemented as G0 and G1. So G0 we can show here B dash 00 G00 B01 B dash G10 B G11. So in general, this is how we can implement a 6 variable function with the help of multiplexers arrangement. Okay, where A and B are connected to multiplexers, and for lookup table 4 inputs are connected C, D, E, F. Because G00, 01, 10 and 11 are all 4 variable functions, we can realize any 6 variable function using 4 variable function generators and 3 2:1 muxes. Alternatively, we can write G, A, B, C, D, E, F as A dash B dash G00, A dash B G01, A B dash as G10, A B as G11, and realize G function using 4 function generators and 4:1 mux. This is an alternative way of representing. If you use 4:1 mux, so 2 inputs are connected to as select line AB. So AB can be 00, 01, 10, 11. So select 4 function generated by 4 lookup tables, or this arrangement using 2:1 multiplexers. 2:1 multiplexers. We require 3 2:1 multiplexers. If you use 4:1 mux, only one 4:1 mux is sufficient. All 4 outputs G00 to G11 are connected as input for mux, and select lines will be AB. This is how we can